Hey y'all, look at here. This is my mooch docking view this morning. We over here out the way at my son's house. We parked out back instead of up front this time. They're having a party here tonight for basically the homecoming dance for the high school because they're not having anything because of COVID. So they're going to have a little party here for a little crowd of friends.
And that guy's senior.
Because their daughter's a senior and she's a member of homecoming court. So we on the back side of the property today, sitting here mooch docking. Hooked up his electricity. I can get water right here and I can dump right here.
We also got another representative, 10th grade.
Oh yeah. We got a senior, a 10th grader, and a 9th grader on the homecoming court at school. So we're going to be busy today and tonight. We'll let y'all see some of it maybe.
Good morning. I am making placemats for my daughter for Thanksgiving, and then I'm making her some for Christmas. Let me show you what I've made. And you can, then I'm going to show you everything about doing it. Here's how I made it. It's got extra here. I was making her 8. And I'll tell you this. If you take 1 yard of material, basically, let's break it down this way. If you take 2 yards of material, you can make a placemat out of them and get 8. Now, if you want to do backside, one side one color and one side the nut, make them reversible, do 1 yard of each one of those. And that will make your 8 placemats. Actually, it gave me 2 extras. I guess I cut kind of close. But, then you take, here's I've already cut these out, but I'm going to show you everything. Here is the napkins. They're 18 by 18. Is what napkins are. So just a square. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll hem them. I think is what I'm gonna do. That's not the way they said, but I'll try it both ways. But anyway, I've got 8 cut out. Don't you think that looks good for napkins? And placemats matches good for fall. Okay. So that when I make those, I'll have my fall ones. Okay, oh, and I didn't tell you the placemats. Let me make sure. Let me get my notes. Oops. Okay. Let me make sure, but I wanted to take, yeah. The size I make them is 14 by 19. Now what I do is just fold it and cut out 4 at a time. If you got one of these rotary cutters, that's strictly up to you. But like I said, show them this. 1 yard, 4 placemat tops, 1 yard placemat bottoms, and 1 yard is 4 napkins. Now that makes a set of 4. Now you got to double it for 8, but that makes a set of 4. Okay, and the size of your placemat is 14 by 19. Then you also going to have, that's not the batting, I did the 837, 987. I did the 987 batting. It says batting here, but what I call it is the fusible fleece. And the name, I do the pillow, and it's 987. So that should get that. And you see here it says fleece. These are notes for myself. So I'll go over.
Wait a minute. Let's get the napkins down here at the bottom.
Okay, the napkins are 18 by 18. Square. And the rest of those figures is going, he's got them on there, but I'll explain them to you. This is how to sew when you get started in it. Okay, I'm starting. I've done, these are Christmas. Where is my Christmas ones? Just a moment. you just want to get something that don't clash, that does real good with napkins. These are what I chose for Christmas placemats, the snowman with the tree. And I chose this with a little snowman for the napkins. I think that matches good enough. So what I'm going to do right now, I've got to cut the placemats out, but while I'm on napkins, I'm going to go ahead. I've done cut one set out, 18 by 18 for this Christmas. I'm going to go ahead and show you this one. And that way you'll know. Very, very simple. You've got a yard here. So I just kind of line it up where it's even. I saw a wrinkle right there that looked like a fold. Okay. Okay, I'm back to cutting the snowmen out for my Christmas ones. Now this one is just a yard. This is just gonna get 4. Double it if you want to get 8. And then if you go to the 10, you'll have to 1.5 it, but which would be 2.5 yards. Okay. This has got a straight edge on it where I cut it, or where they cut it. This has got folds, and this is a fold. So the first thing I want to do is turn around this way. And you see it's got the white on it. So I'm just going to do a straight cut that white off. Always make sure you got plenty this way. And after you cut it, which I do, because I only want 19 inches. I mean 18 by 18. Okay, I'm just going to cut this off. Just a good smooth cut. Now mine's getting a little dull, so sometime I have to go back in spaces and get it. That got that. Okay. Now I want to come over here and do this edge. That's around 18, but what I'm going to do, I like to use this one because it's longer. I take this is actually 18. So for me, I take, we don't have so many steps with it, but that up to there, that's 18. Make sure I've got it there. Make sure I got it there. Now I'm right-handed, and I always turn it to where it's easy for me to cut. And I think I bumped it, so that's okay. These are real handy. I got all the stuff I've had it for a while, but I got it at Joann's. I recently got this, and I like it. And I did the same thing again because I'm talking. All right. You don't want to do it like you want to make sure you got it. And if you look here, you can see where you about have it. So I'm cutting all 4. I got 4 on that one. Okay, now I've got 18 on all the edges, except I got to cut this little edge off. So I want to make sure where 18 is on it. It's right on the money. So you're just going to cut the edge off. Okay, that gets your napkins for your snowman. What I'm basically doing today is cutting out. We have homecoming tonight, which I have 3 grandchildren that's on homecoming court. I got a 10th grader, that's representative. And then I've got one that's on the seniors, that's on the homecoming court, one of the 3 ones. And then I have a grandson. They didn't do boys, but they do them because after their dads walk them out, they let the boys finish it up once they get to where they want them at. Okay, I'm back. What I had to do was do a little pressing on the edges for it fit right. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut the placemats out. Wrinkle a little bit right there. Okay, it's still a little bit wrinkled on one side, but I got most of it out. Okay, what I'm going to do is fold this to where I can have at least 14 inches on my, yep, checking out the sides. I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, 14 by 19, that's what I thought. And this is where I can cut several at one time. You gotta measure because you don't want to waste a lot of material. Okay.
I'm glad I made this journey with you.
If you like my Papa's channel, Road Maps and Chaos, make sure to like and smash that subscribe button.
We pray we'll see you in the rapture.